Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. TIAA Bank Field. As EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Joined by a former NFL... Justin Tucker has this all teed up. And we're underway from Everbank Stadium. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, never. But you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Calls fair catch and has it inside the 40-yard line. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Play fake, Jackson. Headed out right. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle. You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. The 50. He's at the 30. And the Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lawrence working from the gun. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens Bucks get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
First and 10 now from the 30. Now a give on the counter. And he gets him around 6 there. Tyson Campbell, the man on that tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. Room to the right. And he's taken down just in time at the 2. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Evans now to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Lisa 24. Red.
Running back sent in motion. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty.
Hey, Lion! Silver!
Sticking to the air with Lawrence. Complete. It's Ingram. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence in the pistol. He's got Thomas on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Roll, check, Panther. No.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, are not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
On red. Here we go.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. Remember, they got it back on the fumble to end the first. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets his offense forward to the 44-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Takes off right out of the read option. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, that that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. Punter on now, and he gets into this one. Secures this at the 17. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. The Jaguars and this running back headed back out for a new series. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Hey.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go, son. Red.
Again, it's Bigsby. Juke the defender. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
All right, let's go.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run it again with Bigsby. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Well, it looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still 2nd down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Lisa 24. Red.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give
Neutral
them the
zone
first.
infraction, defense.
Well, it's not a long walk to the new spot, but it is a disappointing one to make. Instead of 3rd down, they're now defending 1st and 10.
Lion. Silver.
They'll run here following the penalty. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. That finds Burks, complete. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
So keep that 2nd and short play in your back pocket. So the penalty goes ahead and gives them the first.
Rip 23. No. Smash.
Running it after the penalty. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Easy. Route. Here we go, son.
At the Ravens 6-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Here we go, son. Silver.
Bigsby goes the wrong way and is going to lose several here.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. They're down to their final 1 in this half. After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
On red. It's hot. Silver.
Give up the gut to Bigsby. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars, needing 8 on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Shudak is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up. They bring Johnston in motion. Gets it running a sweep. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too, creating the space for a solid pickup.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And this one touchdown inside the 30. The Jaguars headed out on offense late in this 1st half. And with exactly 1 minute left to go, they've got some time, but they've got to work fairly quick. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Hey. Red.
Lawrence throwing here. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence to throw it. That'll be complete to Burks. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hey, go.
Lawrence now off the play action. He's on the move. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down throw for Jackson. The screen pass falls incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Now this one, not much of a chance of it staying in the field of play. They'll mark it out at the 13-yard line. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. First and 10 now from the 30.
Red on red.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That quarterback clock, it is so important to play into position and playing it efficiently. You got to know, you got to have that clock in your head because that's enough time in this league to get rid of the ball. That's a lesson this QB's got to learn.
Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Johnson with a return here. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Back to the well again. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Automatic first down.
So after the penalty yardage marked off, here's first and 10. Back-to-back carries here. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. From the gun, Jackson. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to hit this one well. He has it at the 13. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. That punt goes 63 yards. And it'll be Jaguars football.
Hey, lie. Hey, check that.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
Rip, 23.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Jupiter. Here we go.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Brought in by Burks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Jaguar first down. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still first down.
So they'll only need 5 now after that neutral zone infraction penalty.
Hey, run! Here we go, Sahara! Here we go, Sahara!
This is Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go, Sahara!
Got him in. It's Thomas. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They strike for 23 yards.
Let's go!
And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They go play action here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 18 at the 31-yard line.
Hey, go, go! Go, go!
Handoff here for Bigsby. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
6 DBs out there for the Ravens. Third down coming up.
Check, check! Reload! Reload! Unlock line! Chat alert! Chat Bronco switch! Bronco
Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The kick by Shudak is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Here's White on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. The 33 for first down.
Hey, Alpha, sit on! Sit on!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Forced out to his right. That throw finds Johnston. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Play fake, Jackson. He rolls to his right. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Chased out to his right. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down. On now comes their punter. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
Hey, lion.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Carry here for Bigsby. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Rip, 23. Red. Touch.
Now it's Lawrence. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. 42 yards on that punt. And the Ravens more than happy to take over in enemy territory. Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now Jackson off the play action. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. A tight end in motion now. The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Play action now with Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead to 7. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Here's Carter on the return. Return's looking good so far. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. Now they've run into the wall quite a few times, Brock, and like walls tend to do, man hasn't moved. No luck in getting the ground game established. Probably part of the reason why his offense is still searching for its first touchdown.
What's that quote you learned at Cal? About insanity?
Which one? There's so many.
Doing the same thing over and over, but expecting different results. They've tried.
That's the one.
I mean, bless their hearts. They've tried to pound football on the ground, but the results haven't changed. This front stops them every time, and it sure kept a lot of points off the board.
I see you, partner. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it, and defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Going with Bigsby here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down throw, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 31, he's got Thomas on a slant. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Setting up to pass. Flush down now to... And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars cut it to just 2 late in the game. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
Red on red.
Back to throw. And that catch gets them the 2. We're all tied up here in the 4th. Whew, crisis averted, Brock. They got the 2 and the tie for now, at least. It looks like they have saved off the L and forced themselves overtime.
Yeah, those 2 critical words you just said right there, for now, like for right now. But there's a lot more time on that clock than this defense would care to see. They got to step up. Offense just stepped up, got the 2-point conversion. Now defense, you got to respond to send this game to overtime.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's White on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And we'll see how aggressive they get to try and end this game in regulation, or if overtime is on the horizon. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here he is to throw. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing now. Johnston brings it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now a timeout called by the Jaguars. That's their 3rd. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up the 4th down.
1 final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So now it all comes down to Justin Tucker. This from just 23 yards away. The kick is good. He got it. And he drills the chip shot to win them this game. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.